Have you ever felt like there's just not enough hour in a day? Between family, work, and school, just feeling pulled in all different directions. It seems like you can never catch up on anything. Trust me, I know the feeling all too well. Hi, my name is Catherine Forehand, and as someone who juggles a full-time job, goes to school, and raises 2 boys on top of that, I've learned the hard way how easy it is to let the scales tip too far towards responsibilities and away from the essential need for rest and family time. Today, I'm excited to share why finding a healthy work-life balance isn't just a nice idea. It's something that actually affects your health, your happiness, and your relationships with others. My goal is to show you that with a few tweaks and realistic time management habits, you can shift from feeling like you're constantly overwhelmed to feeling more fulfilled. Let's begin with one of the reasons balance matters, your health. When your calendar never seems to stop filling up and saying yes to everything becomes a habit, it can put a strain on both your body and your mind. The American Psychology Association warns that chronic stress can lead to pounding headaches, fatigue, and anxiety, and even cause heart problems. I felt that firsthand times when I'm trying to meet deadlines, stay on top of assignments, and keep my house from falling apart all at once. I've noticed that when I don't take a break, I get very short-tempered and my mind feels drained. A brief walk or spending a quiet evening with my family can completely flip my mood. By taking time to take care of myself, getting some rest and eating healthier, and giving my brain a chance to recharge, I end up showing up far stronger for everything. Maintaining balance isn't a justification for being lazy or doing less. It's about handling your energy so the things that truly matter get done well. On speaking of things that matter, let's talk about family. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life and forget the why behind what we do. The Mayo Clinic points out that staying balanced helps us to be more present, improve our communication, and reinforce support at home. That really hit home for me because whenever work or my phone distracts me, I can see that my kids notice. Whenever I flip the switch by having a quiet movie night or spreading out a board game, I'm reminded of why I work so hard. It's not just for the paycheck, it's for them. Honestly, those small moments, laughing together, talking about their day, means so much more to me than anything else on my to-do list. A healthy balance makes room for those little moments, and that's the glue that keeps families together and strong. So how exactly do we actually make that balance happen? Let's take a look at a few hands-on approaches. The Harvard Business Review points out that finding balance usually starts with setting priorities and getting comfortable with saying no when it's necessary. That can be a tough pill to swallow, especially if you're someone who feels guilty about saying no. I've been there myself. What I've come to realize is that every no I issue actually makes room for a yes to the things that matter the most. I've started to plan my week around my work responsibilities and my boys' activities using a list to keep everything within view. Putting it all down on paper saves me from those last-minute scrambles. Deliberately taking off time for rest or a bit of fun actually increases my productivity. Another tip is to stop chasing perfection. Balance isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about doing what matters while keeping a clear mind and an open heart. So even if the house isn't spotless or work duties seem never ending, giving yourself permission to take a minute and breathe and change everything. So what does all this amount to is, in the long run, a well-planned balance between work and life not only helps protect your health, it also strengthens your relationship and gives you lasting peace of mind. When we manage our time wisely and create boundaries, we make room for calm and joy in our lives. Life will forever be hectic, but balance doesn't happen by accident. It happens by the choices we make each and every day. Even the smallest step like turning off your phone at dinner, taking a walk, or turning down one task can end up making a huge difference. So here is a thought. I want you to leave this in your mind and think about this. You can't pour from a cup that is empty. Take care of yourself first, because once you're balanced and at peace, the rest of your life benefits from their strength and steadiness. Thank you.